What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Broke to Millions. So glad you could join us. Everybody on Instagram, Facebook, hey man, send your hearts up, your thumbs up, send your waves. We got an amazing episode here today for you, and we're so grateful to have you. But today we got something special. But before I get started, man, I just got this question for you. Are you afraid you have not planned accordingly for your retirement? Are you concerned that when you cease to work with your W-2, that you won't have enough cash to last you for the next 20 or 30 years and take care of your family and your personal needs? What if I told you that retirement is really not your problem? It's a symptom of one of your problems, but it's not your problem. Well, today I'm going to share with you my GPS, my personal roadmap that's going to show you how to get there. All right. And look, it's going to take you past all your fears, all your concerns, because today I'm going to show you how to retire in 1 year with hotel investing. Are you guys ready? Well, let's get it started. And because listen, you are about to get lucky. Now, some of you might be talking like, Mike, you're so lucky. You done deals. You caught the foreclosure bug. Well, let me tell you something. That's because hotels are about to go in foreclosure. Not just hotels, but you're going to have a lot of commercial properties. I was sharing with you and some of the people earlier this week. Mm-hmm. I mean, I went to a conference, and it was this billionaire. I'm not going to say his name yet. And he went on to say, man, the last time this market was like this, he revealed these secrets. He said, man, I went and bought all these commercial buildings. And I was in D.C., and I held on to them. Mm-hmm. And I converted them to hotels. Some I just held as office and rented them. All I did was lease it up until the market came back. And then he sold them all. That man was Don Peebles, the billionaire, one of the largest minority developers probably in the world. And guys, there's over, a $250 billion loans,
hotel mortgages,
mortgages coming due this year.
Yep, this year. That's a lot.
I mean, the wave has started, man. I mean, Blackstone Hotel holding in foreclosure, 34-month delinquency. Ashford REIT, they gave back 19 hotels to their lenders.
Yeah, that's almost $1 billion right there.
That's just two developers. There's a couple of more groups that they gave back their hotels, over $2.5 billion. That's just between 3 different developers. In San Francisco, they gave back about 800 million, 900 million. I was looking just now, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Like the whole conference, these commercial loans, rising vacancy rates in all downtown. Because of the remote working environment, people are readjusting how they work. I mean, they're saying people are going back to the office, but are they really? Like some people are demanding when they get this new job, they want to work remote. They don't want to go in the office. And so like Wells Fargo, Citigroup, JP Morgan, just in the commercial loans office, $40 billion worth of loans are coming due this year. That's, you got $250 billion loans with the hotels. Then you got 40 billion with the commercial. And you got to realize, guys, the hotels, what makes it worse for them, for us, for that, they're going to be going for dirt cheap because the big box is out. Now, what do I mean by the big box? The big box is when a hotel has like 500 keys or 500 rooms, right? When it has 500 rooms and it hasn't done its PIP, and now it's coming out of the PIP.
So PIP is construction.
Yeah, the renovations. So now the PIP needs to be done, and banks ain't lending. So how you gonna get the PIP done?
They can't.
and then the term comes, and then the rate jumps up, so
Yeah.
they can't meet the cash flow. Like these buildings out in California where they bet on high inflation, and they'll take marginal numbers for returns because it really is most deals in California negative cash flow.
Right.
But now you jump the rate on them, and they were already only making 2%, 3%.
Then now they're really negative cash flow. Yeah. So now they have alligators eating them alive. That's why it is. You know. And now we're going to barbecue that alligator.
I'm gonna wear some alligator shoes, baby. He
So-
can do it.
In other words, there is massive opportunity, guys. And this is your chance right now to do what Mike did in 2009, right?
Guys, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to hold back. The billionaire Don Peoples already told you the game plan. I already knew. I already been saying it. I said hotels, and I said commercial office that we convert. But man, we're gonna convert some major buildings. Like, man, go shopping, man. Instead of using your money to go shopping literally and raise it, go invest in some hotels. Go invest in some commercial office space. Go invest. I don't like office. I don't like retail. But guess what? I'm gonna buy them and convert them. It's mixed use is the new bag.
There you go, guys. I mean,
Hotel, office, apartment, shared office, all in one. I told you my secret. Now who gonna go do it?
I was about to say, like, guys, I don't know if you realize, like what Mike shared with you in just 5 minutes. If you implement what Mike shared with you right now in the past 5 minutes, all your financial problems go away, right?
Absolutely. Like,
retirement problem goes away.
that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
And, look, and here's the thing. You don't have to be the one. You don't have to be the sponsor, the developer. Put a team together. Matter of fact, get on our team.
Yep.
Get on our team and be a passive investor. If not, go do it yourself and put your own team together.
Yeah. We'll show you how to do that. So, but let's go.
Let's go. Let's get into this today, man. Hey, but before we really get deep into it, man, the sponsor of today's show is Bird360.com. Man, if you haven't got your ticket, man, you are L7.
What's L7? I don't know
A square.
Okay.
You a square, bro.
All right.
Hey, man, we're going to have so many. So we got Robert Allen.
Robert Allen, the OG of OGs of real estate.
This is the guy. I talk about No Money Down. This is the guy that got me started. I just read his book. I've read his book. Now he's my coach as well. No Money Down. Multiple bestsellers on New York's. What is it? New York bestsellers. New York
Times bestseller list.
multiple times. Wrote multiple big books with Victor Hansen. I think I got another special guest. I'm gonna keep it a surprise, but we can get MG to come.
Oh,
I just got to check the date, so I'm not gonna say anything.
that will be gold.
But it
You get that.
really will be
it will be
golden, bro.
gold, man. Yeah.
So I just gotta let them know about the date.
So the link, guys, it's Bird360. I will type it in the chat in here.
Yep, Birth 360. And they're also brought to you by soda.com. That's my $115 million development, 35 keys, 4,500 square feet of restaurant. We're bringing the top shelf. We have multiple new developments coming like this now. And go to NassauInvest.com, NassauInvest.com if you want to join our investor list so that you can be a part of this deal. And you don't have to worry about retirement. We have the vehicles to take you to your financial destination. So once you retire, you can be secure and take care of your family. All right? Or maybe not. Maybe you got that special one. All right? So let's get started. The goal of this training today is it's now o'clock. Do you understand that? It is now o'clock. Now's the right time to invest in hotels. Some of you are like, well, I want to invest when the market's crashing. Well, it's crashing.
Yep.
The
it's crashing
sky
right
is
now.
falling. It's falling.
Now is the right time, guys.
If you want to, these are the opportunities you have to seize, but it's now o'clock. So many of you are again, I share this. This is my new anthem. There's an idea and there's execution. And that space that you keep in between it is the valley. And that's where everything goes to die.
Yeah. That's why, Mike, I act very quickly.
You ain't no joke, bro.
When I heard the idea, okay, let's implement it right now.
That win, I come back and tell him, but he hungry. But my point, you gotta stay hungry.
Yep.
Like, okay, I'm worth a couple of million, but I'm still hungry. Like, I want to go get this money. What's your excuse? Like, I'm still hungry, bro. Man, I'm still hungry, brother.
Yep.
So look, man, let's get this money. Now, the big retirement deception is this, man.
The 40. That's crazy.
Man,
But go ahead, show the slide.
Show them the slide, man. The 40. It's terrible. But it's not your fault that you believe in this. But let me explain what the 40 is. They saying you got to work 40 hours a week. You got to work 40 years, and then you're going to retire with 40% of your salary.
That's crazy.
Which may be $1 million, and then it generates about 4% a year. And now I still don't know how they calculate, but somehow, some way, they saying you're going to basically draw down 40 to 60,000 a year.
So in other words, you'll work too long, too hard to retire too broke. Right? That's why it is.
I can't do it, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, the 40. But listen, you know what? It's not your fault. Do you realize that schools really were made to keep people to go into manufacturing?
Yeah. So schools are there to make you an employee.
Yeah. Schools are there, and so it's not your fault. They make you become an employee. Why do you don't think they don't talk about entrepreneurship? You go to school to get a job, and then to get in debt. Listen, I'm not knocking. Some of you love your job. I love my school. I went to Tuskegee University. I love it. I wouldn't change anything in the world. I think if I will go back to college, I will be looking for certain things. Number one, if I go back to college, I'm looking at how to operate a business, understand the numbers. I probably would have took a business class, a little more accounting. I would have created a course for me, so I understood different things.
Yeah.
But the next thing is, I'm looking for a professor that actually has been in the trade that I want to go into.
Yeah. Someone who's actually making money in what you want to go into, not just someone who can teach it.
If I went to college and they had a professor that did real estate development, I think I'll be down for that.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Because then he can let me know what I really need to do.
Yeah. So in other words, you gotta learn from someone who has done what you want to do. So let's move on.
Because you're about to get me started. I'll save that story for another time.
Yeah. Okay.
So look, if you want to work too long just to retire broke, hey, this train is not for you.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to work 40, do the 40 deal and keep going to school, I still educate myself, but I'm not doing it in school. I got multiple coaches I work with. And now I literally, all the money I spent, I'm about to share it all with you.
There you go. Cool.
And look, what if you could retire with just one hotel? What would $100,000 a year do for you? On Instagram, what would $100,000 do for you? Facebook, Zoom, like, what is 100,000 good? Type in good.
And that's a year.
100,000, is that good? Type in good or say no, I need more, or is good. All right?
So that's 100,000 per hotel. So if you need more, you just need to buy more hotels.
That's right. Like I said, retirement is not the problem. It's you just didn't know. And now you have a pathway. And I'm telling you, right now, the opportunity is hotels. Type in the chat hotels if you like this so far. Type in the chat hotels, even on Instagram, type hotels, on Zoom, everywhere, and give me them hearts up.
There you go.
And them thumbs up, all right?
Lots of people are typing hotels, Mike. Cool.
Now, look, I did it in 2009. Listen, guys, I went broke in 2003. I wish I could blame it on the recession.
Yeah, when I lost one of my properties, I blame it on the recession.
Yeah, I wish.
I didn't know Mike back then, but I wish I knew Mike back then. But anyway.
I lost everything right around 9/11, 2003. It started in 2001, around 9/11. But the great thing about that was I went through these foreclosures. And because of that, see, everything, guys, whenever you go through a problem, whenever you feel like you're going through a painful situation, whenever you stumble through a roadblock, there's a lesson on the other side. If it were not for me going into foreclosure and getting evicted out of my own home and becoming homeless, I would have not learned how to thrive in the Great Recession. Now, ain't that crazy?
That's crazy. I mean,
while everybody else, while everybody else was going broke, I was thriving. I was doing more than surviving. I was a conqueror, and you are a conqueror by nature. Matter of fact, you're more than a conqueror. And because of these mistakes, I learned how to do short sales. I learned how to buy non-performing notes, and then I was restructuring deals. I was getting people out of bankruptcy. I was paying back investors that weren't even my investors and taking over deals and made millions of dollars and became stable.
That's crazy. So in 1 year, can we show the slide? In 1 year, Mike became financially free because of all those foreclosures back then. Right?
And they were smaller deals, bro.
And they were smaller deals, and that's why you did.
I didn't even know.
You had to do multiple deals, right? But
Yeah.
now, with hotels going into foreclosure, guys, you can literally become financially free, retired, right, with just one hotel. This is going to get crazy.
Look, because of my pain, you'll have pleasure. And then there's nothing to be afraid for or worried about pitfalls because we got the playbook for you. What's in it for you? It's the benefits. It's the providing a legacy for your family. Guys, do you want to be able to speak to your kids in the future? Yeah, that's what I said. Do you want to be able to speak to your kids in the future?
Or to your great grandkids.
That's right.
Not just kids.
Leave a legacy.
Yep.
They will remember you forever. You know when you get off the elevator and you see that picture on the wall at the hotel and you be like, whose grandpa is that? Well, they gonna know who their grandpa or great grandfather. It's you. You are the hero of the story that helped make your family win forever. Listen, wealth may not have came from your family, but it will come from you.
Cool.
So who am I? Why should you listen to you? Some of you just joining me. Look, I currently own 4 hotels. I got a Home 2 in Oklahoma. I got a Staybridge. I got a Hampton Inn. And
Marriott.
I got a Marriott Courtyard. And I'm developing one in downtown prime Sarasota.
We should be a Tapestry,
Hilton
brand.
Yes.
So
Amazing.
you actually have those big 4. You have Hilton, Hyatt, Marriott, and IHG.
Yeah, I got all of them.
You got it covered.
I got 2 Hiltons, I got a Marriott, and I got an IHG. Those about the next one is like a Hyatt.
Oh yeah.
I got a Hyatt, which is Davon's goal. She wants to get a Hyatt. We're gonna get one.
Okay.
Eventually.
Cool. Go for it.
But look, man, I've when I first started, I lost. I'm very transparent. I lost $400,000. Why? Because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have the right team. A billionaire guy, like I felt I put the right people together, But this billionaire, like, he was trying to bully me out of my own deal that I brought him to.
That's crazy, man.
And then I didn't have a team that really executed because we just didn't know. So we wanted to take our time to develop it. Like, if we could have went at our speed, it would have got done. It wouldn't have been at lightning speed. But the one thing when you do development, you got to go. You can't waste time. But I'm so great. I don't know if I'm grateful or upset because technically, if that hotel would have came out, it would have came out right in COVID.
Oh.
So I don't know. Am I mad I lost the deal, or am I mad I lost $400,000? Because if I would have lost, if I would have did the development, I would have lost even more money.
Yeah. So it could be a blessing in disguise. But the point is, you lost money on that. You learn from that.
That's right.
And that's something that, other people like our students leverage on that so that they don't make the same mistake.
Man, them kids, them children.
Kids.
Them kids. Oh, they don't know who win? Oh, you know what? My bad.
It's okay.
All right, everybody. Wendell the Gooseman. We haven't done an intro in a while, man. Yeah. I'm glad that. Walt, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well.
You ain't see you.
Happy to be here.
They ain't hear you on the mic. You ain't got your mic on. You
You can hear me now. Yes, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you.
Hey, so I attended this hotel investing conferences and seminars and other successful. Dude, I spent more than, I ain't no probably spent 20. I'm telling you, let's see, 30, just this year, 30, 87.
86, yeah.
86. All right, so that's 110. I'm just going to round it off to 110.
116 to be exact.
116, right? Then, 55.
So 181 or 171, sorry.
171. And then we just paid another consultant 20. But that's a little, but it's a little consulting and a little bit of work. Oh, and then 30. Did I count Rob? Yeah. Then it was 30.
You already did.
I did?
Yeah.
So 178?
So in other words, it's close to like...
Just shy of 200.
Yep.
In 1 year. But baby, worth every penny. Yep. I don't regret any of it. And I'm about to give it all to you. Like, I feel so powerful right now. Seriously. Like, wisdom is everything.
Yeah. So what Mike is talking about here, guys, is that, when I was younger in my investing career, I was too arrogant and too cheap to invest in myself.
Absolutely. And
my very first apartment building, I lost that to foreclosure because I didn't know what I was doing. Right?
But that's okay.
Yeah. So but I learned from that, and now our students, I tell them what not to do to avoid the exact same mistake, right? So like literally,
I gotta share this story.
Mike and I literally saved like people like from losing millions of dollars.
Absolutely.
Just because of our mistakes, and we are very open and transparent about them.
What did Warren Buffett said? The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself.
Yep, that's true. Yeah,
guys, just I'm telling you. Start investing in yourself. My mentor told me, he said, when your wallet pours into your mind will pour into your wallet.
Yep.
And then therefore, your mind nor your wallet will be poor anymore. POOR, passing over opportunities repeatedly.
That's very true though. Like one investment that we did, right, Mike? 86,000 that we invested, we turned one of our businesses from making, like 200, 300,000 a year. It's now making $1 million a year.
Yeah.
With that just one investment, which for a lot of people, that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
But
you got to look at the return.
It's worth it. It's like a, 3 to 5x
here, you know
return.
What? I don't have that pen. I'm going to do this. Oh, I do have it. Here it is. Well, which camera you got me on, brother? In the middle or that one?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I like sharing this one so you guys get it. Like, look. No, this I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Let's say this is $100 bill, right? Can you see that, guys? I don't know if you can see it. This is $100 bill. Okay.
Yep.
All right, $100 bill. If I told you in Zoom, Instagram, I need you to respond to this. If I told you you could purchase this $100 bill, which is symbolic of cash flow, but you can purchase this $100 bill for $10, would you do it? Type in the chat yes or no. If you can buy this $100 bill for $10, would you buy it? Yes or no?
IT, Leslie, Roberto,
Everybody-
Byron
they're
said
saying
yes.
They're
Rashad,
saying
Lewis.
yes. Instagram, what you say?
Caleb said yes.
Okay, now what if I told you, you know what? You don't have the money. You're going to have to borrow it, right? You're going to have to borrow the $10, and whoever you borrow it from, your bank, your lender, your investor,
Or
you're going
money lender.
you're going to have to double the money. So instead of paying $10, it's going to cost you $20 to buy this 100. Are you still going to do that deal?
Yep. Brandel said yes. Deborah, yes. Rashad, yes.
Guys, you got to learn to focus on value that's giving. Quit worrying about the price.
Yep.
Focus on the return. So many people, like, because people get sticker shock. Like, when the numbers start getting bigger, and I'm telling you, I was guilty of it.
Yeah, me too. You know,
Somebody's like $25,000. I was like, man, you crazy.
yeah, my wife told me the other day, man, stop being cheap. Yes, you're right.
But
She's right, you know?
$25,000 gave us it's more than a 10X.
Yeah.
But at minimum, the promise was 10X. And that's exactly what it did. It did.
Yep.
And gotta tell you,
Brandel put it very well. It's expensive being cheap. There you go. That's a cool one, and that's true.
hey, the best way to hey, Brandon, I like to say it like this. Brando? Brando. Okay. Hey, doing nothing will cost you everything. But making a mistake or a failure will make you millions.
Very true.
Because success is nothing but a pile of mistakes that you stand on.
Yep.
So don't worry about it. We know you're going to make a mistake, but that's why you got coaches and mentors.
Cool.
They'll guide you away. They'll take you to. They'll help you avoid failure and move on to success. All right. So look, guys, but after spending all that money, literally, I finally cracked the code on hotel investing. Matter of fact, I had cracked the code on the entire game now. Ooh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm just spending so much more time teaching people. I'm so excited to share all this wisdom that I have now. Like, we can get money in anything now. I'm here about hotels, but I get money in everything I do now.
Nice.
Because we learned this simple method. It took a minute because the work is hard in the beginning and it's easy on the back end. It's all about be, do, have. See, you be a little, you do a little, you have a little. You be a lot, you do a lot, you're going to have a lot. So what level of the game you want to play? You want to be little or big? I like to go big.
Yep. Let's go big. All right.
Hey, look, we taught the code to these three people. Not just these, but they all came hotel owners, right? But today, there's 3 secrets to a fast retirement through hotel investing. Wayne, go ahead and tell them about the first 3.
All right. So the secret number 1, you might be wondering why hotels, and the answer is they produce multiple streams of massive income. Secret number 2, how do you do it? How do you even buy hotels? Well, we will show you how we can buy hotels with no money down, right? Or at least the money will not come out of your pocket. And then secret number 3, who you know matters more than what you know. Yeah, and so we'll show you how do you get your network, and we call that big deal hacking, and it's the best way to buy hotels. So let's go.
So secret number 1, hotels produce multiple streams of massive income. Look, because you do that, you'll become financially free faster and able to retire. Like, I use these methods and it helped me retire. Once you got the team together, once you got the information, oh my goodness. I'm going to give you an example of one of our deals. You show them this chart, you do that stream thing for us. So here's a hotel room, right? Okay, so let's say you got a 100-unit apartment, right? And you rent it for $800 a month. You got a 90% occupancy. And after all the expenses, you net 50% of the NOI, which gives you $432,000 a year. All right, everybody catching what I'm throwing. All right, 800, 900. You, the bottom line, you netting 432 before debt. Now let's talk about this 100-room hotel. With the 100-room hotel, it's 100 a night times 365 days, right? And let's say you got a 65% occupancy, right? Let's say it's a little lower.
And these are average numbers, guys, across the U.S. Some hotels will have 85%, and then some will have like 55%, but on average, 65%.
And then 30% NOI, you're netting over $700,000. Guys, are you catching this? All right. Listen, for a 100-unit that you're most likely going to pay more for.
Which I added.
Are you sure of that?
Yep, I added the slide.
$400,000 versus this 100-room, $711. Now look, I'm not knocking apartments. You know I like it, but baby, hotels make a lot more income than these apartments. But that's not all. Look, let's look at this. This is just blew me away, bro. This blew me. Look, we're gonna put the cap rate on this. If you had $1 million revenue, right?
NOI,
right? NOI on an apartment building, and then an NOI on a hotel.
let's say Holiday Inn at night.
Yeah, that's a holiday. And it's the apartment. If you and the people in Miami and Chicago or wherever you are, Florida, y'all getting that 5 cap money. Dallas, right? So they're gonna sell that $1 million cash flow for $20 million. But yet this Holiday Inn sold at a 9 cap. I bought that same cash flow for $11 million.
Yep. So hotels cash flow is cheaper.
Who wants a hotel? Who wants a hotel? Who wants an apartment? Right, put in there. Put apartment or hotel. I want to see if y'all catching what I'm throwing. Are you putting down what I'm laying down?
Roberto, hotel. Come on, hotel.
Hotel? Baby, I mean, I'm just telling you, man. I mean, like right now, like everybody's buying. Don't do what everybody else do.
Yeah, and Mike can, you can actually tell it because you own both asset types.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, Mike and Nate, they bought like cumulatively 3,000 apartment units over the years. You're keeping like what, 1,000 plus units now?
Yeah, I mean, the game. I'm adjusting now. I got affordable housing projects because it costs too much to build. But and when the market was doing mortgage notes, I was buying mortgage notes.
There you go. So always adjust.
I adjust to the market. The market now is hotels. I'm telling you, go get you a hotel, or we go buy an abandoned foreclosed office space, and we're gonna convert that bad boy.
Yep.
Anybody in yet? I don't know. So who in? Just type in. I'm in. You were like, I don't even know what we're doing. Just I'm in.
Okay, Michelle is in. Keisha is in. Sam, Rashad. All right.
Instagram, Facebook. Who's in? Well, anybody checking in there? They checking in? All right, man. So look, here's one of our deals here now. We got the Hampton Inn. We got this Staybridge. I really like my extended stays, and I like this Hampton Inn, but I'm gonna exit out of there, and I'm gonna share with you why. I mean, the Staybridge is 145 keys. The Hampton is 86. We were all in for like 14 million and needed 900,000 in capex. That's 3.4 and bring it costs like we're all in for 18 million, right? Well, here's the deal. And these are conservative numbers. Oh, you kind of updated it. So the NOI on the Staybridge should be like 1.5 before debt. It's actually going to be more than that. Hampton Inn, we should be at 800. And so that's a total NOI before debt.
35, sorry. The math did not.
That's okay.
Yeah.
They know what you mean. It's $2 million. All right.
2 million plus, yeah. 2.3, 2.4.
2.4, right? We got, sorry about the math, but 2.4 million in cash flow. So what this means is the Staybridge at minimum is worth 17 million. The Hampton's worth 10 million. This deal is worth 27 million. I'm all in for 18 mil, baby. $10 million upside. And I don't even count the cash flow. I'm telling you, who want to get this money? I don't know, man. I guess I'm by myself. Am I by myself?
No.
No, they with me?
Yep. Hotel Money, Brandel,
Man, look.
Rashad.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, I just have, boy, I get so hyped talking about this money, man, and what it could do. Like, it ain't even about me. I just love getting money because, man, you know how much I'm going to change for people? Like, you can change people's life. Like, you can help your community. Now, first thing, you got to take care of yourself. But once you start taking care of yourself, guess what? You're going to go you're going to pay your mama a car off. You're going to buy her a house or pay her house off.
Or what you did, you paid off your mom's house, which is awesome.
I did that. I took care of that.
And then
I bought my niece her car.
Nice.
Right? I've paid for people to get out of debt. I took care of people legal fees when they got in trouble. Like they got good representation. Like, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm telling you, this is the life you're supposed to be living. Like, you don't have to, but private jets and yachts are nice.
Yeah, that's the next level.
And being able to take care of your family, and friends. Matter of fact, it ain't even people related. I don't even know who we take care of. I just gave money to the church and said, well, I do know because I'm the treasurer, but I donate so much money, and then I don't let people know it's me. But we write so many checks taking care of people, and oh my gosh, not only do I do it because it makes me feel good, it's biblical and principle, and it'll come to you multifold. Like I wouldn't be here where I am if I didn't give.
Yep.
That's all a part of the game. All right. So, well, you can kind of come back, man. They don't need to see that. But like multiple streams of massive incomes. Like when you're doing hotels, there's like multiple ways. Like another way, not only do you have room revenue, but you got beverages. Like if you got a bar. Now my deal in Sarasota, man, that bar may bring in like 1.5, 2 mil. The restaurant.
Just the restaurant?
The restaurant.
That's crazy.
The restaurant gonna kill it because it's prime downtown.
Okay.
So I got a beverage, I got food. All right. There's meeting space. Now I don't have meeting space. Now, these are the hotels we're gonna kill it. Them ballrooms, them hotels that got 400 or 500 rooms. Here's a perfect example. There was a Sheraton that sold at the auction today, and this hotel is 400 rooms, fixed up, standing tall. It should be worth at minimum 35 million, maybe 45 million. It just sold at the auction for $8 million.
What?
And it's gonna need a $20 million pit, but I guarantee you they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna convert that to something else. Or they're gonna cut back on the rooms, right? They're gonna scale back on the rooms, convert those to apartments or a hotel or condos or something, and then sell it. Those are the kind of deals. Then there's convenience. Then there's laundry. Like, man, there's so much money. Look.
Hey, Walt,
that's on the camera. So, look, multiple streams of income come through this, man. Like, can you imagine just a bar alone? Just understand, just the extra $100,000. Just the extra $100,000 can increase the value of the hotel for $1.2 million. Just the increase of that. Look, here's Johannes, man. Literally, he went from this is the proof right here. This is the social proof. Johannes went from 0 to 3 hotels in 7 months after joining one of our courses. He's like, there's so many levers, one play to increase cash flow. I mean, this guy just jumped right in. Now the city wants him to develop more hotels.
Nice.
And after he did some small, he's like, man, I only want to go big now.
Yeah. So it's like that's actually what we've been telling people. But
always go big. Even our coaches tell us to go big. Why are you messing around? Go premium, baby.
Yep.
Like, here's one of the deals he did. He did it in Arkansas. Is that right?
Yeah.
$620,000 purchase price
With a gross of 200,000. That's crazy.
The owner financed 80% of the deal.
Nice.
Minimum down, no investors, one business partner. He had a restaurant, bar.
Cool.
I mean, he came up. Now, what about the taxes? I know some of you thinking about the taxes, right? And, man, hotels have these mechanisms that help you avoid taxes.
Yeah.
And the main word is, what you want to tell them the main word?
Well, it's cost segregation.
There you go, man.
Right? Because the a hotel is a combination of real estate and business.
That's right.
So your business aspect, right, have a lot of equipment and components that can depreciate faster.
Yep.
And therefore, hotels, like I know, Mike, you make over 7 figures a year, and yet, you don't pay
Minimum
us
taxes.
Yeah, like I don't even want to mention, but you get the point, right? So you can make a lot of money with hotels, and yet you don't have to pay legally, a lot in taxes.
And a lot of people are like, well, what about recapture? Here's the problem about doing big deals. All right, I'm gonna tell you the real problem about big deals. The problem is you have to keep doing deals, and you keep getting wealthier because you keep doing more deals, and you keep depreciating, writing things off, and you keep making more money, and you're in this ridiculous cycle of wealth.
That's better than the ridiculous cycle of the rat race, right? I'd rather have that than the ridiculous cycle of the rat race. So
say cycle, man. Cycle. Say wealth cycle.
Yep.
Everybody type wealth cycle, because that's where you need to be. All right. You might be thinking, but Mike, I don't have money to buy hotels. Well, neither did I. I mean, look, you can do hotels with no money down. That's the secret number 2. That's the secret sauce. Guys, I still do deals with no money down. I know it's hard. The same strategy. Remember I talked about Bob Allen as my coach? I read a book through him when I was 16 years old. Do you realize I'm 52 years old and I'm still using these same techniques?
Yep, and we'll show you all the 5 techniques.
Oh my gosh! I don't think they're ready. They're not ready.
Let's just share it.
We're gonna share it.
Yep.
That's too much information.
No, it's
give it to them all.
Yep, give it. Don't hold back, Mike.
Mama said, knock you out. Was that appropriate? I don't know. Walt, was that appropriate? Okay, I'm gonna knock you out with information. All right, look, here's 5 no money down techniques. All right, for hotels. Number 1, you can use seller's equity and do a joint venture, or have the person do it owner finance. I did my Staybridge. I did a joint venture, right? So we assumed the existing debt, and that required I didn't have to bring more money, and then I raised capital from other people, which is a combination of 1 and 3.
Right.
Technique 3 using OPM. I did a syndication.
Yeah, and guys, with all the foreclosures coming, technique number 1 is going to be
huge,
very popular, right?
I'm telling you what's going to happen, because the banks are smarter now, right? After going through the Great Recession, they don't want to lose that bad again. Although some are coming in, stepping in. Some banks, some developers are just turning in like, look, you ain't going to threaten me.
Yep.
So, but even if they did threaten them, like, it don't matter. It just don't work. And so, guys, they're going to be coming in like, banks going to be like, look, go find somebody that can help you work this out.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep. Technique
use lender, which is a combination. 2, use lender's money. Assume. Listen, I have deals where the bank's calling me like, look, I'll finance the deal. A hotel deal we working on now. Once it goes to the litigation, they're like, look, I'm gonna fund the whole deal. Just take it over.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. And then you can use cash from the self. Once if you get into the deal, they might have some reserves left over.
Yeah.
Do you know? Look, my deal in Staybridge, there was like 400,000 in reserves. I used that money to do the renovations for the hotel.
Nice.
Guys, I know big. What? What do you mean?
I mean,
there was money to do the renovation. Yes, I didn't have to borrow money for the renovation. There was 400,000.
Yeah, this by itself, the 5 no money down techniques, is worth like a book and a 2-day workshop right here.
It is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, guys, and we still use these same techniques today. Look,
Okay.
you
Want me to
go ahead.
explain this?
Yeah,
Okay.
explain them.
Right. So, what about using cash from multiple sources? So, for example, let's say you have a hotel for $10 million, right? The typical first mortgage on a hotel is 65% of your purchase price. Then, on top of that, you can get PACE financing, and that's financing for renovation that are needed to make the hotel more, I guess,
Green.
more green or environmentally
there
friendly.
you go.
Like
Yeah.
you use high efficiency windows, whatever, right? So you can get financing from, like PACE financing. So that covers 75%. And then, especially now, with everything going on right now, you can easily negotiate on top of that, like 10% owner financing. So now you have 85% of your capital stack covered, but you still need 15%. 15% on $10 million, that's still $1.5 million, right? So how do you further reduce that? Well, you can negotiate with the seller and tell the seller, look, Mr. Seller or Miss Seller, right? Instead of $10 million, we can increase the price to $10.5 million. But in exchange, give me a buyer's credit for $500,000 at closing. So that means you get $500,000 to reduce your down payment, but 15% of a bigger, 10.5 minus $500,000, that means you only have $1,075,000 left. And then you walk through the hotel with an engineer, do an estimate of the deferred maintenance needed, and then now you can even negotiate a deferred maintenance credit, let's say of another $500,000. So now you're down from, $1.5 million that you need to cover. Now it's down to $575,000. You can easily raise that from private investors. This is what is meant by using cash from multiple sources. There's no limit. You're just limited by your creativity.
Absolutely.
So let's move on.
Look, we assumed the mortgage on this deal here, $8.3 million. The lender waived the fee, and we brought $1 million to the table, just shy of $1 million, and we were able to do that deal in El Reno. Here's another deal. Like Dia raised $250,000. She had the owner finance $750,000, and she brought $250,000. Nate and I overlooked her deal. It was her first deal. Matter of fact, and she was going to quit, right? Because she couldn't get financing for the deal. And we were like, dude, just tell them the owner finance it. She went back with saying, well, will you do financing? Because I can't get a loan, but I can bring some cash. He said, bet. So they renovated, got it all cleaned up, and then guess what? She refinanced, pulled the investors' money back, and paid off the owner.
Nice.
Is it? That sounds kind of weird.
And she has no cash in the deal left, which is like every return now, it's infinity return.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Those are happy. I don't want to say the last word.
Okay. Happy beginning. There you go. All right.
Oh my gosh, you're pretty good. But Mike, I don't know how to raise private capital. Hey, Walt, make sure you get the camera on. Look, guys, it doesn't matter, man.
Well,
We have a challenge. If you like to join us,
yeah, show the slide.
it's on the slide. You got it. Join us for Attract OPM. It's our challenge. We do it August 17th. You get to spend the entire day with me and Win, where
And
we
potentially John Glank,
and
our
my securities
syndication attorney.
and we're going to teach you how to raise money.
How to attract private investors so you don't chase the money. They will
right.
chase you. That's
That's why we call it OPM.
attract OPM. Mhm.
So we got our challenge. We're going to be doing that. I think there's limited seats too. We only got room
like 10,
for 10.
10. Yep.
No, it's 12. We only got 12.
Okay.
Is it
well,
12?
on the website we put 10.
Oh, it's
but
10?
yeah.
Okay, so we already sold those. Okay.
Yep.
So there's only 10 more seats left. And like, guys, we have to keep it limited. And it's probably only, we're limited. So if you want to, you need to go to NassauInvest.com/challenge. NassauInvest.com/challenge. If you would like to join us and spend time with
Show
us
the slide.
on OPM.
August 17, guys.
All right? Because, guys, we're going to take even a deeper dive. And we're going to show you how, who, what, when, where, and why. I'm going to give it to you all. All right? So you don't want to miss this. You want to be a part of it. If you really want to make money, if you really want to take seize the opportunity that's about to be in front of us, not about to be, that is in front of us.
Yep.
And you are a action taker. See, we don't need a lazy Lucy. We need Action Jackson.
There you go. And guys, we've made this super affordable, because we want to open it up to as many people as possible. But at the same time, we cannot have like too many people in there because we want it's essentially like a coaching call. That's why it is over 5 hours, or roughly 5 hours on how to raise private capital and do it the right way and do it the legal way per SEC guidelines, right? So you don't want to just wing it as far as raising money is concerned, because guess what? You could literally face jail time or get a $50,000 to $200,000 fine if you raise money the wrong way. So don't do that. Don't be cheap. This is like so cheap as $97.
Hey,
so why skip on that one?
The Instagram.
The Instagram. Okay, so
hey, yeah, I don't know. So listen, guys, OPM, like literally, if you did nothing but raise
go back
$100,000,
yeah,
what would that do for you? Would you be able to get in the deal? What if you learn how to raise $250,000? Right? I'm going to show you how to raise money and how to get it to do these deals. So go to NassauInvest.com/challenge so that you can learn all about this. What we got next year? Is that it?
No.
Oh.
We still have secret number 3, Mike.
Oh, we still got secret number 3. We still got more information.
We have like 30 minutes of information we have to cram in 6 minutes.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes.
I've been talking too much?
Yes.
Guys, do you want me to stop? Tell me to go or tell me to stop. You tell me. Say go. If you want me to keep going, I'll go.
Okay, go.
Or you want me to stop?
Nah, keep going.
Keep going?
Yep, keep going.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it more. So you might be thinking, Mike, I don't know how to find or manage these hotels. All right? That's okay. The best way to buy a hotel is through big deal hacking, which is secret number 3. Hotels are not easy to buy. I'm not going to even front, okay? They're not Instagram, Facebook. Hotels ain't easy to buy. Look, sometimes you need the net worth and liquidity to buy. You need hotel operations experience. You're going to need some down payment and cash reserves.
And going back to the net worth, because a lot of people don't know this. For example, you're buying a hotel, the loan amount is $10 million. Your net worth has to be $10 million, right? Yeah. Or more. So it's not easy, but there's a hack for that. Go ahead.
Now I'm telling you the problems, but here's the solution. You're going to learn how to utilize OP. Other people's credit, net worth, liquidity. You're going to learn how to use other people's money. You're going to learn how to use everybody's experience. In other words, you're going to learn how to leverage other people to get to the next place. See, what we do over here is act as a bridge so that you can get to your financial destination, so that you could do more than just survive, but thrive, right? And speak to the kids in the future by leaving that legacy.
Yeah, guys, it's all about a way of thinking, because I know school and I was good at school, but school trained me to
To
do
go to
everything by myself.
Yeah.
Don't copy someone's
Yeah,
homework,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I didn't. But in the
I did.
in, that's why
Better
that's
to cheat than repeat.
that's why you're a better investor than I am, because I tried doing everything by myself. But Mike is like, okay, so we have a problem. There is someone who can solve this for us, right? Just meet that person. And so, guys, you need to learn. You need to unlearn what you learned in school and learn this. This is big deal hacking at its finest. So,
Dude, it's all about the team. And with team together, everyone accumulates money. Like that's it, man. Like I want to get to another level. Guess what? I bring in people that can help me get to that next level.
let's give some examples here. So,
Oh, we got some?
Yep,
Right here.
yep.
Okay, here's what I'm talking
Slide.
about. All right, so that's you in the middle with the black suit looking all good. And ladies, that's you in the corner with them heels. Ooh, look at you got red bottoms on. Okay, so look, someone can bring the deal, right? Private investors can fund it. Then you can line up experienced PM to operate it, which is us now because we formed our management company. And then you can line up credit partners to help sign for the debt. Like that's what I did here. And this because I big deal hack, I leverage other people. I'm able to do this $110 million deal. All right. Like now I developed with a partner who I brought him in. I brought an architect that was highly skilled. I brought some brothers in to help raise the money. Expert, the
Brokers.
top broker in the city or in the state of Florida selling my condos. And then I
Someone
had a
brought that.
brand to help bring the franchise.
there you go.
Dave Vaughn, who she was working at the front desk, didn't have the skill set or the real knowledge to get it herself.
To the investing side. Mhm.
But through investing, she owns 3 hotels and didn't even have to go through all the headache.
Yeah, and what she did was help raise money for the hotels that
She went out and
that
raised
Mike-
money.
Yep. Mhm.
All she did was raise money.
Yep.
And now I'm telling you, she does a lot more work behind the scenes. But the first deal, and now, man, she's everywhere.
Yeah.
Now she's like more popular than me. I don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't
Davon is like more famous than you.
She
Mike.
really pimped it.
Yeah.
She
So
pimped it.
she big deal hacked you, Mike. Okay, so guys, let's do a quick review.
That's right.
Secret number 1:
Secret
why
number
hotels? Because they produce multiple streams of massive income.
Yep.
Secret number 2: how well you can buy deals with no money down or without using your own money. You can raise the money. Definitely attend the OPM challenge. Lee Smith said here that the OPM challenge is worth like more than 10 times what he paid for it. And then secret number 3: who you know matters more, right? Big deal hacking is the best way to buy hotels. So you're not by yourself, doing things by yourself, because you just can't. Hotel investing have multiple moving parts. You need people. You need the right partners to do it with. So that's why.
This is great information, but I want to give you something even better, guys. All right? Something even greater that you can leverage. Would anybody like me to take you under my wing and make you my hotel investing protege? Anybody? If you do, type in protege. I'm serious. I want people who take action. So I'm going to ask you one more time. If you are ready to take action, type in protege.
People are typing JS, Rashad, Julia, Brandel, Coley, Runde, Steven.
Because this is not a time, I'm going to say it one more time. We need Action Jackson, not Lazy Lucy. All right? We need Navy SEALs, not baby SEALs. All right? Do you have 50,000 cash in liquidity or credit or in a 401k? I mean, the bottom line, can you access 50,000? And if you don't, that's okay. But for what we're doing now to be the protege, we have to do this.
Yeah, so that we
Right.
can move very quickly.
Because we're going to move fast.
Yep.
We're going to move fast.
So that's one requirement.
Are
Second
you
requirement.
humble and coachable? Because listen, I'm telling you now, there's going to be times you're not going to know what the next step is and why. But you got to go.
and you gotta listen and just go. You know, it's like someone told me like you know, since I trust you, if you tell me to jump, I'll ask you how high. You should not like ask why. I mean, you can, you know, but you know the point is you gotta move when
You gotta
Mike tells
move
you
when
to
I move.
Yep.
Because we moving, baby. This is the time, and it's all about action and execution.
Yeah.
So if you're in a procrastination, which is the largest nation, this is not for you. I just want to be clear. This is not for you.
Okay.
And that's okay.
And the third requirement, the action taker.
You got to be an action taker, willing to take action now. All right? And if you do, if that somebody is you, I have an offer for you. And we're not going to share that with anybody. But if you want to hear about the offer, type in offer in the chat. And Instagram, Facebook, you need to get on
The Zoom.
the Zoom. Other than that, we're going to get out of here. But I'm gonna dismiss everybody. But if you want to hear the offer, guys, you stay there.
I will type it in the. Well, I guess you know.
Are they going to?
Yeah. So
And
anyone.
if anybody doesn't want to be a part of the offer, please, you can go ahead and hang up now. All right. And I only have room.
For one.
I only got room for one.
Yeah, and there's like 101 people in here.
I only got room for one. Okay? There's only room for one. So if you qualify, you need to put in offer now. But stay on if you want to hear it. Like I said, I only got room for one. But look, Facebook, Instagram, God bless you. God keep you. May God bless you beyond your belief, but not your capacity. And remember, you're one big deal away. Peace.
And well,
Guys
this
on
is
Zoom.
not recorded.
Yeah,
or,
you'll stop.
Yeah. It's
Guys
not the
on
live.
Zoom,
Okay.
guys on Zoom, you can stay there if you
Okay.
want to hear the offer. If not, please just go ahead and hang up now. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Okay. All right. Hey, Instagram. Thanks so much. Let me hang up on them.
And join the Zoom if you guys want.